Whenever someone needs something, whether it's a product, a service, a pain point, alleviated, they do three things. They go to who they know themselves. Who do I know right now that can help me with this problem? Okay. I need a haircut. Who do I know that can give me a haircut? If they don't know anyone, then they'll ask their friends and family. Okay. When I moved here to our area, I had some neighbors. And if I didn't know who's got good Chinese food around here, I asked my neighbor, hey, Scott, who has good Chinese food here? Who's a trustworthy mechanic around here? Obviously, he invited me to his church, great church down the road, Spring Baptist Church. And if they don't know, if I don't know anyone and my friends and family don't know anyone, then we go to Google. Okay? So whenever someone needs something, remember this. They go to who they know, then they ask who they know, and then they go to Google. And unfortunately, more and more, in fact, Barna had some information on this. I should have pulled it up for the show. Had some information that people more and more are going to Google instead of asking their friends and family. Because obviously, if you have a porn addiction, you're not going to go ask your friends and family what to do. Many people. Some people might. Great. Good for them. Okay, but many people will not. They'll go to Google because they want to save face. They don't want to be embarrassed. And I understand that. Not saying it's right. Not saying it's wrong. It is what it is. So this is how church marketing creates discipleship opportunities, is it puts you on the lips in all three steps. Okay, if someone has a problem and you do your job properly by marketing your church, promoting, raising awareness, and why people should care and engage, when they need you, they'll already know you. If they don't know you, because they're just outside of this bubble or just moved into the area, they're going to ask their friends and family, hey, you know what? We just had some kids. We got to get them baptized, or I got to get them confirmed, or we're trying to turn around a new leaf. It's the new year. We want to go to church. What's a good church around here? Their friends and family should know you and recommend you. And if that's not the case, or if they skip step 2, or step 2 is like, I don't know, dude, I never stepped foot inside a church outside a wedding or a funeral, then they'll go to Google. Hey, Google. Sorry if I just set off anyone's Google, whatever those things are called. Dots? No, that's Echo. Anyways, Google Home. They'll say, hey, Google, what are some churches near me? And Google will recommend churches near them. And Google doesn't care whether they're Bible-believing churches. They only care, do they have the proper authority and trust to answer the question, what's a church near me? So here's how church marketing creates discipleship opportunities. Again, number one, you have to get in their mind and on their lips, okay? The easiest way to do this is with advertising and PR, okay? There's 3 kind of sections of church marketing. There's the foundation, which we'll talk about later. There's discoverability, and then there's maximizing attention. We'll go through these in really deep in detail in just a minute. But to get someone to know you, you have to constantly be appearing in front of them. Remember the 7 points to get someone to make a decision or to at least remember you. They have to have heard of you 7 times. Driving by your church and seeing your $40,000 church sign is not a touch, okay? Because they're going to drive by it once, and then they're going to drive by it again, and then they're going to be blind to you for the rest of their life. How many times have you done those special surveys, especially when you buy a new church sign? I've been a part of many of these. And they say, oh yeah, 50,000 people drive past your church every day. Imagine having 50,000 people knowing you. Yeah, imagine that. They're not, because they're going to be blind to you. In fact, if you don't believe me, if you're watching this right now on your commute, just take a moment, keep your eyes, obviously keep your focus on the road, but let your eyes go to the businesses and buildings around you. By the time 5 seconds has passed, I guarantee there will be a building that you've never seen before or noticed before. It's probably a print shop. Who are all these people printing for? A small restaurant you didn't realize was still open or was there. It's usually a smokehouse or a barbecue place in Texas. Or just like a strip of small businesses that do signage, leatherworking, business services. I'll be honest, probably some kind of front, money laundering front. That's neither here nor there, okay? There are always places that people are driving past that they have no idea what's there. In fact, I have this all the time. The very rare occasion when my wife drives, I get to actually look out and see what's all around us. And there are so many places that I've never even realized existed just within within the few blocks around us. In fact, there's a new bakery that just opened up. I had no idea until my dad was driving. And I was like, wow, there's a bakery there less than a mile from our house that just opened up. Never noticed. I drive past it every day to pick up my kids from daycare. So you have to promote yourself to get in front of them. And again, we'll talk about how to get in front of people more and more when it comes to maximizing your attention. The same goes for their friends and family. What's true for them is true for their friends and family. Okay? So whoever they might be asking, you do the same. You advertise, you get in front of them via places they're already paying attention to, like the news, newspapers, magazines, podcasts, or by direct advertising, Facebook ads, Google ads, flyers, door knockers, all that traditional stuff works too. The last one is Google. This one's the toughest one, and this is where a lot of churches give up. And this is where a lot of churches think church marketing lives and dies, and that's the internet. Okay, there's search engine optimization, and then of course there's advertising. So if someone goes, churches near me, you've done the legwork to optimize your website. You've maybe even claimed your Google business profile. You're maybe even running the Google grant. So when people are searching for churches, your church shows up first as a sponsored ad post. But that's the work you need to do to be recommended on Google. And and funny enough, you can't just rely on the Google ad grant, because I was trying to show someone that yesterday and I realized I had ad blocker on my computer. So I couldn't even show them the ads I was trying to show them because my computer was blocking them. So you can't rely on just the Google ad grant. You've got to do the work of search engine optimization and optimize your site to rank higher and claim your Google business profile to rank higher as well, so people see your church when they're searching.